Good morning, everybody. It is December 3rd, day 3 of Vlogmas slash Flossmas slash here I am. Okay, so I meant to finish the last vlog, then click the button, and then click the button, and then record, and that's not quite how it went. So, I finished editing the last vlog, and I was getting it uploading, and then I was going to come back, and so while I was doing that, I was sewing or serging the sides, and I got really good at it. Look, I want to show you because a couple of them I was able to do them really fast, and they actually look really nice. So, like, look at this one. Are you looking at them? Yeah. See, they look really good. So I got into the swing of it, and my sewing machine broke. Like, I don't know a lot about machines, but I tried making sure there was no caught thread. Okay, so the needle went down, and then it was like and it got stuck. So I pulled the power because it wouldn't stop. And when I turned it back on, it gave an E6 error or E5 error. It said I needed to unplug the pedal and manually, press the stop button or whatever. And I did that, and it still wouldn't come up. And I tried cleaning it out; it wouldn't come up. So I don't know. I broke it. I'll see about maybe getting it fixed or just borrowing somebody else's machine. I only had 4.5 left to serge. So that was a little irritating. And then as that was happening, Megan Stitching May was messaging me wanting to virtually watch Vampire Diaries together. So we both jump on the Virtual Stitchers, which is a Google Hangout, and we both get our Netflix ready and press play at the same time, and then she can kind of hear mine, I can kind of hear hers, so we know we're close to on the same, and then we both watch it and talk about it. So I did that, which meant I couldn't record this because if I get on this, it kicks me off of Google Hangouts. So while I was doing that, I did spin. You can see that over here. I'm inserting it. That's what I do every time. Don't let me fool you. It's all pre-spun so that I can put it in the video. But so I spun Mini Treasure Hunt Bookshelf. And because I didn't get to show y'all before I started, here's a picture. And so before picture, here's where I'm at. I've completed this block, and I'm working on this one down here. So I have another hour left of work. I'm going to get, this is a mini block. Like, it's only 3 rows, or 3 columns. So I will knock that out real quick, and then I will come back and check in with y'all, because one thing I noticed I didn't do on the last video was talk about my floss tubers. So, I will be back in 1 hour to tell you all. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We're at the end of my shift. Look, you get to watch me take my Instagram picture. Okay, I did get the rest of this block done right here. The 3 columns there. And then I got started on this one up here. I did all but 2 of the parked threads. So I was doing a strand and then labeling a Christmas envelope for the Christmas cards, and then do a strand and then label an envelope to try and get through them, because I'm not making that a priority until we've signed the cards and we're ready to stuff the envelopes and send them. But if I get a little bit of them done as I go, that's less I have to do once I'm ready. I just stuff, seal, stamp, send, stuff, seal, maybe even, I'll probably do it here at work so the kids won't help me out there. But everybody signs the cards, so I have to wait until I can get us all sitting down. May do that tomorrow before I leave for work. So my husband's off, so Okay, I have somehow lost my list. It is somewhere. Go ahead and take this off the cue snap. So, floss tubers. I've watched. Oh, I don't remember what I watched before I left work this morning after I turned off the video. No, I do know. I finished Carly, I Stitch What I Want, and Stitching Megan. Somebody who I know pretty much talk to on the daily. But that doesn't mean I don't enjoy her floss tube videos. So, watched a little bit of her this morning, and then on my way to work, I listened to, I wrote them down. That's irritating me. Hold on, I'll pull up my history. So, where's my watch history? People have Christmas music on their videos, and now it's stuck in my head. There we go. Okay. So, I watched. Oh, there was a challenge on Instagram to type in floss tube on the search and follow the first 10 people you come across. It actually took me several. Excuse me, I went through a lot of them because I already followed so many of them. So, I'm not going to go through the 10 I added. And I haven't watched any of their videos yet, but I actually added, I think, 11 new ones. Because I added 10 randomly, and then somebody suggested a new floss tuber for me to add, so I did. Then I watched, so when you go to subscribe to them, you have to click on there, so there's a bunch of those in my list. Okay. Yeah, so I guess I did that before I actually started watching anybody. So first up after that was Trisha at 3 Owl Threads. She named the floss tube She Lives because it's been a little while since she's done a floss tube. Life is a little hectic for her, but it sounds like it's all starting to get better, and she should be looking forward to a very, very nice 2019. I hope so. I hope so, Trisha. Okay, and then Pam's Crafty Corner, I watched her Vlogmas for day 1. I've also watched day 2 since then. Coffee Stitcher catches up with us. I watched his video. And then Pam and Steph at Just Keep Stitching. Got to watch their video today, number 74. And now I am working on the Joan and Kelly show. So, those are my floss tubers for today. There's a couple more people that are doing Vlogmas that have the short videos that I plan on getting to as soon as I'm caught up with the Joan and Kelly show. So, all good there. So overall, I got, I would say, close to 200 stitches in my Heaven and Earth Design Mini Treasure Hunt Bookshelf by Amy Stewart. That's on, I can never remember if it's 25 or 28 count. I want to say it's 25 count Lugana that I got from 123 Stitch in like Dusty Rose or Ash Rose or something like that. So I'll be taking that off my spinning wheel. Remember, this month we're only working on things once. Unless it's an ornament I start this month, then I can work on it again before the end of the month. If it comes up on the spinner. So, currently with my whips, that won't have me touch all of them, but we're going to do our best. We're going to see what happens. So I guess that's it for today. I need to get cleaned up. My relief should be here in approximately 23 minutes. She's really good at being on time. And we'll be back at it tonight. So right here at Le Shack. So I look forward to stitching some more with y'all tonight. And we'll see you then. Oh, I gotta actually, everybody, it is still December 3rd. Day 3 of Vlogmas. I had a very productive day pre-work. Got up a little bit earlier than I normally do because I was expecting a check in the mail that I needed to get in the bank before the bank closed. And it did come in. From totaling the car and a little bit of the money from my shoulder, but just like a drop in the bucket compared to what I should be expecting. They're taking their precious time, but I'm sure everybody knows that that's pretty normal. So then I got home and I decided I was going to do some fabric dyeing today. Because that's not something you can do at work. You need, or I can't do at work. You need lots of water, you need a dryer, sometimes you need an oven. Don't have any of that stuff here. So I wanted to get a little bit of that done today. So first I'm going to show you, I got my fabric of the month from Under the Sea Fabrics in the mail today. It's called Incoming Storm. And it is this stormy sky color. It's beautiful. See a little bit better. And this is 32 count Joblin, which is what I typically get. And then I also ordered a piece of Avalon in 32 count Joblin. Look how beautiful that is. So this is for my New Year, New Start. And so that will be getting put in a kit immediately and getting ready for the end of the month, because it is just around the corner. Then I did a little bit of coffee dyeing. And I can still smell the coffee. My husband likes dark coffee. So we have like the black silk, what else? French roast. So, and unfortunately a lot of these pieces were not serged before my sewing machine broke last night. So here's one piece. Got some interesting spots down here. I don't know what those are from. And this one's my favorite. We got this one. One that was actually serged. I feel like there was one more. One of these. I think this one. It's really light. Most of them I, let soak in the coffee for a little bit, and then I started to rinse them out. So this one got rinsed, and I was like, oh no, it's getting too pale. So then I put the rest of these in without rinsing them. Maybe that's why they got the strong modeling. I'm not sure. And then I rinsed them and put them in the regular dryer. So there's my coffee ones. Then I did a couple dark blues. This one came out, this one got a few spots in it, but just makes it more interesting, right? And then a couple light blues, which I think got a little too close to the coffee dye because look. But that's okay. More character. I actually kind of like it. This one. And then I needed some greens. All of these. Yeah. Maybe I didn't get as much of the coffee out as I meant to, because you can kind of see a little bit of them on there. But you know, I'm not hating it, especially on these bright green ones. It kind of settles it down a little bit. So there was 3 pieces of green. They're coming out paler on the screen than they are in real life. They're kind of highlighter bright. But my green Rit dye, it looked blue. Like when I poured it, and I was like, I don't know, and I didn't have any spare fabric to be testing on, so I even dipped like a napkin in there and it came out blue. So I made my own green and I like it. It's a little bit bright, but I like it. This lovely pink color. Does this make you think something is up with my Vlogmas? What about this one? It's orange. It's also not completely dry, but that's orange. What am I gonna do with this? You'll just have to wait and see. So, okay, so that's all my fabrics. Where'd the bag go? Where'd the bag go? Oh. I'm keeping them all in this bag. This is my Vlogmas bag. It's also got my Advent animals in here, so that when I spin, it's all together. Can't put those with other fabrics. Okay. So, you people are killing me. Just absolutely killing me. So, I decided I was doing a countdown to Christmas. And so I was going to do 24 days of ornaments. And then, Caroline at Off the Grid was talking about how Patty did the special Vlogmas ornament. I'm like, I'd love to have something to commemorate the fact that I did this month, you know. So I bought that ornament and I'm like, we're going to have a Christmas start. And then I saw the new, I saw some new stuff. So I may have more starts than that even. Oh my gosh, I'm rapidly going down a rabbit hole. Frosted pumpkin. Did y'all see this? Hold on, I gotta show this to you because this may be this may ensue a 26 start, which, I mean, I can't add to the wheel today because I don't have the fabric for it, but this thing. And it's loading ever so slowly. I got my husband and my kids to sign all the Christmas cards today. Oh, I should have taken a little bit of video of that because, first of all, look at this. Look at this. Look at that little Rudolph reindeer thing back there. Oh my gosh. And where's the other one? Y'all. These. I think I could have an ornament start every day all year. There's so many ornaments I need to do. Stop that. I got it. Do you see this? Oh my goodness. And I blame Stephanie from Payment Stuff because when I was watching them yesterday, I saw that and I was like, I have to have it. So I have it now. I just have to decide whether or not I'm going to start it this month. So I may have a couple more starts added on. We'll see. Right now, let's spin the wheel. Shall we? Let's spin. Y'all. It's too awesome. There's too much awesomeness going on. Here we go. So, HB. Okay, so that is not a Christmas ornament. That is a Valentine's ornament. Let me see if I have it. Which kind of gives away my secret to my Vlogmas is not all Christmas. Not doing all Christmas. I have a little bit of mix of other stuff in there. Let me see if I have a, I mean, I know I have the pattern. It's from Just Cross Stitch magazine. Hold on. I have all that written down so that I can tell y'all. But I moved my sticky note. Okay. Just Cross Stitch, February 2017. Page 35. Oh, darn it. Just Cross Stitch. February 17th. Page 35. Okay. Whoa, hold on. Make sure I don't show you patterns. So, this is what I'm going to get started on tonight. Let's see. They have it in Weeks Dye Works. I don't have Weeks Dye Works, so I'll be doing DMC conversion. Navy, garnet, bubblegum, and holly. Those shouldn't be too hard to find a replacement for. So I will get started on that. I don't know that I have any other tasks tonight. So let's just get stitching, okay? I will see y'all shortly. Y'all, I'm back. It is about 10 o'clock. I'm going to switch projects. I did get a little bit of a started, but then I fell down a rabbit hole, and I've been doing stuff on the computer for the last, I don't even know how long. I've done so much writing, my finger hurts. But anyway, here's my start on this ornament. This pink right here is a little bit hard to see. There you go. It won't be though, because it'll be completely surrounded by the red, so no problems there. So that's my start on Heart. I don't know. That's what it was called in the magazine. Again, that is Just Cross Stitch magazine, February 2017 edition. I can even tell you what page. You want to know what page? 35. Yeah, 35. Page 35. Okay. I'm going to show you now that I've taken out of the Q-snap. Trying to make this manage with the light and where my camera is, and so that's what it looks like. So I'm going to put that into my ornament bag. I even made one of these for it, and the page had 2 ornaments on it. The other one is on my whips, so I just and they combined the colors, so that's actually 2 ornaments on there. And if you'll see the little arrows, because I'll probably add another ornament down here. Make the best use of your stuff, right? Now I do have several of these, but I also planned on starting to kit up some projects, and from now on I think I'm going to be using these, so I need them available for that. I also ordered some of the ones they sell on Amazon to see what I think of those, but I don't know, I really like Kelly's because this rewritable stuff is amazing. So with that in here, and then we will spin. Oh, y'all, I got so many Christmas cards addressed and stamped. I'm going to be sending out about 20 or so tomorrow, and that only leaves like 50 to go. So it's one of those things. I'm pulling up the wheel now. I did not pre-spin this time. Ooh. Oh, good. Landed on Aldad. I will pull that out and get to working on it. I wasn't quite ready for another Heaven and Earth design tonight. That's what the face was about. So, yes, I'm going to get to work on that. And then I will check back in with y'all at midnight and then upload the video. I've been watching a lot of the Vlogmas videos or the Vlogmas, and they're all very, I don't know, they've got more to them than I do, but that's because I'm stuck at work a lot. I'm not at home very much. So I am excited for my days off. Maybe we'll get something a little more interesting. So, oh, before I forget, because I forgot so many times last night, Flosstubers that I have watched today, a couple repeats, so I won't go through those. So the list is going to be a little shorter. I can't help it with the daily vlogs and stuff. I need to catch up on them real quick. My two new ones today are, I know this is right, but I'm afraid it's wrong. Okay, one of them I'm still working on, actually, is Flannel Jimmy's Farm. I just absolutely love her. Like, when she talks, she's so soothing, and she reminds me a lot of one of my grandmothers in the way that she presents herself, the way that she talks. My grandmother is a school teacher, so she's very patient. She doesn't talk fast and loud like I do. She's very calm and patient, and it just kind of soothes you. You listen to them and you're like, yeah, I can do anything that you say I can do, right? So I'm really enjoying hers. And then Long Dog Stitcher. That's why I had to check, because it's just like the Long Dogs samplers, the designer. So I wanted to make sure I wasn't getting them confused in my head, even though I was pretty sure that was what her name was. So watched her do a little bit of a catch up today. She said she took quite a bit of a break. I watch so many Flosstubers, it's hard for me to notice when somebody's not putting up videos, but yeah, so she's doing a pretty decent sized catch up in her video today. So those are the two I watched. My service tonight is, so I will either swap back and forth between FlossTube and like Hulu and stuff, or I may just watch FlossTube, because for some reason YouTube takes a lot less service, or excuse me, oomph, than Netflix or Hulu do. So sometimes I can get it when I can't get the others. So I'm going to get started on that, and I will see you shortly. Hello everybody. It is almost midnight. I'm putting my last few stitches in here before, I mean, I'll keep stitching, but I wanted to finish this strand before I showed you. So here's where we at. We worked a lot on his shirt. So I got a little done in the bow tie. The spots weren't there. And then a lot of the shirt. I'm working, this is a page split. The dark line in the middle, that's a page split. So I'm trying to come down, maybe finish that first page. We'll see if I can get it all done tonight and call it a page finish. And then I think there's like 3 more pages. So I watched Midnight Texas, an episode of that. And then I caught up with the Sunshine Stitchers. They, EJ, Gary, and she said her name. Sounds like Sheila, but it's longer. I'm so sorry. I just finished it too. So I really enjoy their videos, and I see EJ quite a bit. She jumps on the virtual stitchers from time to time. She's a new stitcher, and the other two have been at it longer and have really awesome projects. So it's fun and exciting to watch. Gary also makes bags. So, if you're interested in looking at, I think he even does like a bag of the month club. I think they were just talking about that. So that's really cool. And then, I also watched The Silver Stitcher earlier. She's just getting over being sick, but she still gets to show us quite a bit. Really enjoyed that. So, it's midnight. It's the end of Vlogmas day 3. Like, I'm telling you, when you do stuff like this, it makes it go faster. So we are, you know, less than a month into London, because our plane lands in London at 6:50 on the 3rd, and it's now almost the 4th. So, less than a month. So excited. It's way too much. It's not. My husband and I have talked about it for years, and because it, you know, after so many years of planning it and then not actually doing it, you start to believe that you're never going to. That this is one of those trips that, you know, only certain people get to make, and I'm not one of those people. And so now that it's actually happening, it's very exciting and very odd. My eye itches. So, we're all good. We worked on Aldad tonight. I will continue to work on him, and you will see that on tomorrow's vlog. And this was my ornament start for today. So exciting. All right, I'll see y'all tomorrow.